Yo, what's up, my people? Welcome back to ADG Wrestling Sports Games Network. I'm your host, ADG, aka The Gamer, and this is another This Week in WWE 2K24 MYFACTION. I think I've been saying 2K23 in some of them. I do apologize. It's the adjustment, the change. When you're used to saying something one way all the time, and then you have to change it. So today I'm going to be giving a little recommendation also to the community in this video based upon some of the things I've been seeing in the multiplayer gameplay of my faction. We're going to also be breaking down the usual, the daily logins, the weekly towers. I will also later on this week be going live like normally I do. I'm not going to do it now, of course. This is a video. But I will be doing some live events, live things like that. But you can see this week Superstar Series 1's packs once again. You're gonna probably need them. Maybe you get lucky and get 2 cards that you're gonna need eventually for upcoming live events. Also side plates, bronze and silver. A total of, I like this in a way, but still we need 1,000 like every other day, to be honest. 1,150 MFP just by logging in. 2 faction war tickets. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Let me go ahead and get the Monday. The side plates are the first thing up on the thing for today. It's probably just one side plate. It says side plates on the thing, but you open them, you get one. I've been vouching for 2 side plates at least in these things, because like that right there, that's a bronze side plate. If you gave me 2 for one match, like how's that like overkill? That's not overkill. Also, I recently did a live stream, a grind live stream, and I posted. Well, actually, I reviewed Soul Provides. It's my first video today. You can probably hear the sleepiness in my voice, but I went ahead and rocked with this thing. Go ahead and put it out. So we're gonna go to the live event. Wait, let's check Faction Wars. I doubt they added anything to Faction Wars, but I'm just gonna check the Faction Wars Exchange, because Faction Wars Exchange is new. Because of course it's a new version of Faction Wars. So I'm not sure how often they're going to be adding things. I don't really see anything new. So we're going to move on. Alright, so Faction Wars are pretty much the same. Let's go ahead and check out the weekly tower this week. Let's pray we get something good. Oh, 10 tokens. 10 tokens. I don't know. What do y'all think? 10 tokens? Is that a good reward? Because I think with it being higher, 10 tokens is definitely not enough. It wasn't enough in the past, so now 10 tokens is definitely not enough. 10 tokens, they should just give you the amount it takes to allow at least one person out of the token market. The token market right now, just to unlock one person in the beginning stages with Emerald, is more than it was last year. It is 25. They should give you 25 tokens, at least, at this point, even at this point in the game. And then, in a couple of months, they need to start giving you at least 50 tokens. It should be enough to at least unlock 1 card by doing a tower. 1 card for a tower. I don't think that's asking too much. And as time goes on, it's got to fit for, the other tiers. But let's go to the tower. Let's check it out. They have been doing a good job with at least theming the tower. So let's hope that continues. We're supposed to be on Raw here. So you start up against Ronda Rousey. That's where she was last seen on Raw. Then we got Shayna Baszler. She was last seen on Raw. So this is a women's tower, it seems like. Then we got Rhea Ripley, giving us a reason to use our women's superstars. So I like that. Rhea Ripley on match 3. And then you take on, this is similar to what they did with Damage Control. Then you're going to take on Shayna and Ronda in a tornado tag. And then you're going to take on Rhea and Liv in a TLC tag match. I think that's a decent order. I just have a problem with the prize only being 10 tokens. 10 tokens. This will give me a chance to bring in my Blair Davenport. I suggest you haven't involved your Blair Davenport. Bring her in this tower, get her involved, get her in some matches. Could really help you out here. Once again, I do apologize about my voice because I can already tell right now it's kind of cracking as well. But get her in some matches, it'll be a good thing. So now for the real meat and potatoes this week that I want to talk about is the live events. Because we got a brand new live event that just started today and we got a bunch coming in. Just the other day we did Exercise the Demon Live. That's the same one where I did the Soul Survivors review. So I got lucky. I got the Finn Balor in the first pull. But it made me realize a lot of people don't know how to get it, because I had people in that live stream asking me, saying they did the event, but they didn't get the Finn Balor. They got the tokens or they got the packs, and I'm just like, or they didn't get anything. So I'm like, first of all, if you didn't get anything, make sure you do, the roles that you need to. You got to earn that MF. Do the MFP points. All right, do what you need to do to get MFP in the match. Then after you reach a certain set of MFP, as the match says, the number that is on the match, then finish your match. But then you may have to play this a total of 4 times to get all the rewards. I played it 4 times, even though I got the live events reward, but then I slowly got the others. Each time you'll get another reward, another reward, another reward. I know some of you guys know that, but that's for the ones who don't know that. Alright, so the new event is the Fatal Royale. You gotta outlast Tony D'Angelo, Angelo Dawkins, and Julius Creed to get the Emerald J Uso. So some may say, oh, Emerald J Uso, I don't need that. If you know how to really play, the Emerald J Uso is nice. I'm gonna go ahead and get to that point of the video I want to say. There's a lot of people playing multiplayer really toxic. One of the things I'm seeing a lot of now, people using the rock, they go outside the ring, the very beginning of the match, use their rage. That's cheesy. That's toxic. If you do that to me, I'm blocking you and I'm going to report you for toxicity and cheese. Because while that is made to be used strategically and maybe even in a hellish way, starting a match like that right out the gate before you even need to use it just because you just want to, I don't know, get ahead of somebody, is very toxic. It's very toxic. And the stomp spam, definitely. When you see people stomp spamming too much, doing cheese, block them, report them. It's going to help the servers, because guess what? These are the same ones that are quitting all the time. These are the same ones slowing down the servers. I'm not saying the servers are perfect, but when you got people quitting all the time, that's not helping the servers either. So I ask you and I tell you to block these people, report these people. Okay. All right. But the guy that did that to me a couple minutes ago, before I started this, he got beat by Grayson Waller. He was telling me like, yo, you go to Faction War, you get better cards. I'm just like, yo, you have no idea. Then he admitted he was cheesy, but wanted us to both go cheesy because I told him I was going to report him. And I'm just like, come on, bro. But let's get back to it. That's my little story and my little tip for today. You guys should do that. I'm just saying. But also, you get a Ruby Tommaso Champion. It's a free agent card, though. It's only a free agent card. So I'm saying, why didn't we get that Tommaso Ciampa instead of Jey Uso and give us a Jey Uso free agent card? I don't know. It's all about the Jey Uso card, though. 1,000 MFP and another 500 MFP for individual wins. All right, so now the upcoming event, we got a Rising Tsunami. Bronson Reed seems to be rising in the WWE universe. Can you defeat him for 1,000 reward MFP? Then we got Alexa's Playground. Lily is trapped in the briefcase. Grab it before Alexa Bliss can release her. I was hoping, I thought I read that as Lily was, the briefcase, but she's trapped in the briefcase. So it would have been cool if that was like that, but you can get Ruby Cosmetics, and I'm thinking it's going to be Alexa Bliss Playground related. Maybe even Fiend related. Wouldn't that be cool? So then we got the Emperor. This one's going to give you the Macho Man Randy Savage Live Event Award, but you are going to need Gunther for this, which is a weekly tower reward. So that tells me this comes out, it says 6 days. So it tells me the upcoming weekly tower is going to be Gunther, because he's not available as a weekly tile reward. And wouldn't that be 7 days? Maybe it's 6 days. 6 days, 23 hours. Yeah, that's gonna be next week's weekly tower. There you have it. Gunther's gonna be next week weekly tower. Then you got Macho Man Randy Savage though for the Apex tier reward on this. You got some cosmetics. Maybe it's Imperium related. 1,000 MFP and tier 3 500 with a total of 1,500 MFP. And I know I apologize several times for this, but I know I sound bad. But the show had to go on. But speaking of bad, this is bad. I'm gonna explain why this particular one is bad. Unless you got a lot of Superstar Series packs already and you already got an Andre Chase and Duke Hudson, this is pointless. Even going to the card market, it will cost you so much more MFP to grab these cards. Speaking of which, the card market and the prices in it needs to change. All right, challenging Alpha Academy would chase you to prove you are the best school of wrestling. 2-on-2 match, no rule changes, 2,000 MFP. And the funny thing, in my live stream this weekend, someone was asking like, yo, when the heat pack's gonna come available? I'm like, I hope you're not spending money, your MFP on the token market. Guys, it's not worth it. Do not do it for this. It's not worth it because you're going to spend about 4,000 MFP just to get 2,000. Now, unless you only need Duke, because Duke, I think it's like 600, 800 MFP or something. Let's see. Unless you just need Duke. Now, if you need Duke only, look, Duke is still 1,000. So it's not really worth it. Duke is 1,000. It's not worth it. Andre Chase is 4,700. With all the grinding that you're doing, you might as well just be doing Proving Grounds. If I'm gonna tell you the smart approach to get those cards, if you really want to try to get in that event, just play Proving Grounds. If you play Proving Grounds, what's gonna happen here is you're gonna get Superstar Series 1 pack after Superstar Series 1 pack. So you're gonna get it there. You're gonna get it there for Wreckage. You're gonna get it for the International. You're gonna get it for Tap. Now you're gonna have to probably play on Legend to get these. But if you do it, you will get those packs. So for me right now, what I'll do is I'm gonna concentrate on Power because I'm gonna get a Superstar Series 1 pack in that one. I'm gonna get one for Strike. I'm gonna get one for tech support coming up. I'm gonna get one for tag teams only. So, and then I'm also gonna be working toward getting that Shotzi card and just completing, getting tickets, etc., different cosmetics, sapphire side plates, things like that. So that's the way to go, bro. That's the way to go if you want to try to get lucky. And it's still about getting lucky. And honestly, along the way, if you get money, buy more packs. I wouldn't do it the other way. I just wouldn't. You think it's a deal, but it's not a deal. It's still like pressing your luck. Even though it's guaranteed, but it's like you're going in the hole. You would probably get more. You would get more cards, and your card level would be higher. And to be honest, the 1,000 MFP reward isn't worth the trouble. Unless you already got the cards, it's not worth the trouble. But see, you can't even buy Superstar Series 1 packs at the moment. Everything is 9,900. But you see, the thing is, Superstar Series 1 cards are in these packs now. They didn't do that last year, but this year they're in there. So I'm trying to think though. Can you get Andre Chase out of this pack? We're gonna figure this out. Can you get Andre? Yeah, you can get Andre Chase out of this, and you can get Duke. You missed the Dookie. Yeah, and you can get Duke. So pretty much Superstar Series 1 is included in sole providers. So you can purchase this one, have a chance to get in the newer cards. You know, if you want the Hogan, the Drew, any of these, and you can still get it. You can also purchase the Heat packs, the basic packs, and have a chance as well. So what do you think you should do? I would say buy these packs. You have a better chance. I think Andre Chase is almost half the price of a heat pack. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about the card market. I would like to really know the feedback of the card market. Do you think it's too high? Because I think it's very high. I think if anything, the card should be maybe 1,000 MFP. If they're really good and really new, maybe 2,000. But in between that, like lower level cards, especially some of those cards that are just, you know, free agents or made up individuals, they should be like 300, 400, 500. I'm sorry, like that's just how I feel. But yo, that's this week in my faction. Let's see, I looked at the live events, I checked out the faction wars, the weekly towers. I think this week is kind of meh, though they didn't really screw up the tower outside of the prize. I'm looking forward to the events that are coming up this week. Like there's a good amount of events coming up, and for the record, the next event coming up after the Jey Uso event will be the Rising Tsunami, Alexa Bliss Playground. These are gonna drop in the same day. And when it comes to TikTok, that's not many events, because one's for cosmetics and the other one's for 1,000 MFP. I guess this week is kind of meh. Yeah, it's kind of meh. It's kind of meh, actually. When I really think about it, it's kind of meh. Still get in there, collect those cards. Maybe next week will be better. You're gonna have the Gunther reward next week. You're gonna have the Gunther event next week. It's gonna be all about Imperium next week. This week, it's all about that no yeet. I say no yeet because it ain't that good. With that being said, I'll see you guys next show, next video. I'm out of here. Peace. Once again, sorry for being a little bit under the weather. Well, actually, I'm just woke up, just cracky.